Pretty damn good segment, I have to say, man. It was really good. I thought the promo by Randy Orton was fantastic, talking about how he did this for the family, how he didn't want Edge to come back to wrestling and not be able to take his daughters to volleyball practice and all that stuff. And I thought it was a really done... It couldn't have been done better, to be honest with you. Unless maybe he brought out a chair and was going to do a concerto on her. Other than that, I thought the segment was damn good. I thought this is probably one of the best storylines that they have going to WrestleMania. And I talked about on our Impact Watch Party that I wouldn't mind this match being the main event of WrestleMania. It's that damn good. Get into the questions or comments in the chat room. But what did you think of it, Dave?
I enjoyed it, and I thought it was... I think everyone was expecting Orton if he didn't do something to her. Because the crowd, even before he got down there, they were chanting RKO before it, and they were not really into it, really. They were, but they weren't. They were already wanting Orton to do something to her because they were expecting it. So, and I was like, okay, if Edge is going to come out during this, then he better hurry his ass up. We're almost out of time. But, yeah, I didn't know if they were going to get cut off or what was going on because they were running late on time, too. But, yeah, the RKO, he hit it. I think people wanted it. People wanted more, too, which was really funny. Edge got his ass whooped by Orton for like 15 minutes. Not one person ran out. Beth gets one RKO and the whole locker room comes out. Where were all his friends when he was getting his ass whooped? Yeah. Where were they then?
Edge is going to be on Monday night. What do you think is going to go down?
I think he's going to call out Orton or come after Orton.
Would you have rather have been a surprise? I saw a lot of people on Twitter in the comments section say, why did y'all ruin it? Should have been a surprise.
Have you seen the Raw ratings lately? That's why it's not a surprise.
Bill says, Randy is such a good guy to hit him with a chair repeatedly. Edge has to work again because Beth is so bad at commentary. Says Bill. Mr. AEW says, Randy Orton just delivered the promo of his career. Watching him with my mom, she's literally pissed. Domestic violence, LMAO. This is the perfect example of a twisted delusional heel. Thank God for Orton and Edge. Only good storyline heading into Mania. Damn. Beef Stew says this Orton versus Edge match feels like a main event, and Edge hasn't even been contributed yet, only getting his ass whooped. That is how great Orton is. Looks like we're not getting that women's tag title match after what happened to Beth Phoenix on Raw this week, says Bill.
We're getting one. It seems like they're switching it to Nikki Cross and Bliss.
Richie Vargas says it's still real to them. Damn it, says Richie Vargas. Oh my God, could you imagine if he fake hit her with a chair? Laws that would have been bananas, says Gannicus. Mr. AEW says that was one of the greatest promos I've ever heard from Orton. Probably the top. He waited 5 weeks for the reason why Orton did what he did, and he didn't disappoint. The emotion, the story, the vibe, everything was perfect. Beth sold it well. I'm so invested in this angle because of the story. I have to give WWE props with this feud. This shit has been gold. Edge is going to fucking kill Orton, and I can't wait. His return pop is going to blow the roof off of the stadium. They have to make it a no-holds-bar match, though. A regular wrestling match is not going to cut it.
Yeah, they need some kind of stipulation or do something. I don't want it to be just a regular match either. Either make it a Hell in the Cell, make it a cage, make it a Falls Count Anywhere unsanctioned match, make it a death match. Why not? There's probably going to be no one there anyway.
Get the hell out of here. Let's just read online that WrestleMania is almost sold out, so there's going to be people there. Yep, it's for ratings, says Beef Stew. Truth and Loyalty says best, more beloved. Might be true there. I mean, women have invoked that reaction for a reason, says Adam Baum. So Edge is going to be there Monday night.
But in the old days, this would have been the... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, finish.
I was just going to say, in the old days, if this is Attitude Era S season, or back then, this would have been like in the first hour. Not 11 o'clock.
Blood and Guts match, says Ganicus. Loser gets coronavirus, says Adam Baum. So... We'll see what happens with Edge. You're going to have to assume that they're going to play it out to probably the end of Raw, where Edge is going to come out and officially challenge Randy Orton, because is this an actual match yet? It's not a match yet.
Oh no, it's gonna happen though.
But it's going to happen. So you're going to have to probably assume Edge is going to come out Monday night, do some sort of promo, a very emotional one, and a challenge Randy Orton to a match. And I bet you anything, Randy Orton is not going to say nothing. He's not going to accept it or deny it. He's going to ride this out. I mean, it took him 5 weeks to finally get an explanation of why he did it. It's going to be interesting to see what happens on Monday night. To me, just Edge being on the show makes it a must-see Raw Monday night.
Orton's going to say no, then Edge is going to go spear his wife or something.
The promo was so good, it got the smarky crowd to shut up and listen, said Mr. AEW. Yeah, there you go. It was a really good promo. I don't think you could have made it any other... The only way you would have probably gotten more fans upset is if you saw him punt her or hit her with a chair. And obviously that didn't happen. This match has to be a stipulation we haven't seen in a long time. Why not? You know what?
Judy Bagwell on a pole. Let's do it.
If I'm the WWE and I'm Edge and Randy Orton is so worried about injuring him or doing whatever, I would just make it a fucking unsanctioned match. Just make it an unsanctioned match.
But you can't say unsanctioned, though.
Oh, you
because
can't?
then you're ripping off AEW.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. I can't believe you did this to my wife, you son of a bitch. That's probably what he's going to say. All right, if he does say those exact words, Richie Vargas, I will credit you on our not Tuesday, because we won't be live on Tuesday, but our next Saturday show. Why was this segment...
Or we're going to hell.
Why was it the last segment, though? So viewers can watch till the end, or because Bork doesn't stay all 3 hours? It's probably because of it being probably to write it out for ratings, too, for fans to stick around. And it's an edgy situation with a male and a female. So
yeah,
it's probably why they kept it to the end. Hey, it still might happen on this Raw. Edge could come out and give a sweet promo backstage. Here you have Randy hitting Beth with a chair. Could you imagine that? Or pulling her out or something. Why won't we on Tuesday? Because have you seen the Impact card for Tuesday, Mr. AEW?
It looks pretty bad. Yeah,
it's pretty horrific.
I mean, it's not like I don't know how to put this. This is going to be difficult. Okay, I'm not trying to say nothing bad about women, but it's not like it's a petite woman who's taking the bump, who doesn't know what they're doing.
So you're saying she's obviously thick. You're saying that
yeah.
Beth Phoenix.
But I'm not trying to say it in a bad way, but yeah, she knows how to wrestle. It's not like it's Liv Morgan. Or Stacy Keibler, which has happened to her. But today, it wouldn't go over so well.
I've seen worse cards, Adam Bomb. Man, you said that a couple of weeks ago, and that show was good. That's when you didn't have a watch party. That is true. That is very true. We'll see. It's up in the air on Tuesday night. But I feel like doing these I love doing the Impact watch parties because it's fun. We don't just talk about Impact the whole show. We barely touch on Impact, to be honest with you. But I want to at least be entertained by what I'm watching. And last week's show, or this week's show, was fucking awful. It was horrible. Like, I'm going to make sure we're live when they do the reveal of the ICU guy. That I'll make sure we're live for. Kind of this Tuesday night's kind of up in the air, but I'll let you guys know for sure on over the weekend. I see Beth being ringside and taking an accidental spear from Edge. Okay. Subjects in the Impact watch party. One, Melissa. Oh yeah, Melissa's always talked about, not in a positive way. So why not just have a Raw review on Tuesday? I mean, we could do that. That's possible. Subscribe to AAA Wrestling to have a AAA watch party. I did subscribe to AAA, and I'm probably going to have to subscribe to them again to be able to broadcast that Kenny Omega and Rey Fenix match when they have it in a couple of months, right? Is it in a couple of months or weeks? Maybe.
No, it's happening.
Richie Vargas or Adam Bomb can let us know. Triple Mania watch party, that could happen, but I heard those Triple Manias are really long. If I'm not mistaken. Maybe you guys can clarify that on me. for me. But yeah,
because WrestleMania is so short.
Yeah, but I mean, we can't. I get you. ROH watch party. I don't know if it's even possible because I don't even know how we'd be able to.
You just wouldn't show the show. You would just do it like here. But I'd never had for you to watch it too.
Right. Yeah. Too. That is also true. Not
because you can't watch it on TV unless you. Well, I guess in April if we do it like that, yeah.
WrestleMania.
You have to watch it on Fight TV.
It is about 10 hours, but the pre-show and all that stuff that goes on during the day. All right, let's continue on.